Are you ready for your next great bucket list adventure? Well, there's no better time to sail with Princess than during our 50th anniversary season. Hi, I'm Jan Swartz, and in 2015 and 2016, our cruises will once again visit the most exciting and fascinating places on Earth. Places like Australia, New Zealand, Asia, the South Pacific, even Africa, and more. And we won't just take you there, we'll help you make rich discoveries through award-winning shore excursions and onboard programs that bring the local color, culture, and flavors right on board. You'll see the world in a whole new way with Princess, and come back with memories to last a lifetime.
Exploring the sunny shores and rugged landscapes of Australia and New Zealand defies description. And now we have more cruises than ever, with an unprecedented 5 ships in the region, sailing from March 2015 through April 2016. We have departures from Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane, and Auckland. And you'll experience even more on board with local cuisine and programs like Maori folkloric performances that bring the region's storied history to life. Our big news is Golden Princess's maiden Australia season, with round-trip sailings from Melbourne or Auckland to the charming ports of New Zealand and, one of my all-time favorites, the Port of Napier, with its unique Art Deco architecture and nearby wineries. She'll also be sailing from Melbourne to Tasmania, including scenic cruising of Wineglass Bay and Oyster Bay.
I'll never forget the first time I sailed past Sydney's world-famous Opera House. And with Dawn Princess and Diamond Princess sailing round-trip from Sydney, you'll have every opportunity to experience this unforgettable thrill on several 12 to 13-day New Zealand voyages, as well as shorter voyages to Tasmania. Diamond Princess will also make an extraordinary 33-day full circumnavigation of Australia, which includes a call to Margaret River, an absolute must for wine enthusiasts. And then she heads to New Zealand with calls to Dunedin, Akaroa, Wellington, and of course, Fiordland National Park.
Sister ships Sun Princess and Sea Princess offer even more variety in the region. Sun Princess has the honor of being the first Princess ship to call Perth her home for a full season of sailings, highlighted by a new 46-day Indian Ocean and South Africa odyssey. This itinerary includes the Maldives, the Seychelles Islands, and 3 days in Cape Town. Sea Princess will return to Brisbane with round-trip sailings to New Zealand or Australia's Queensland region, gateway to the unbelievable Great Barrier Reef, and gleaming Airlie Beach, rated one of the world's top beaches by TripAdvisor.
Why not combine a land package with your cruise so that you can spend more time exploring the underwater wonders of the Great Barrier Reef or watching a magical sunset in Uluru National Park as iconic Ayers Rock glows from afar?
Over the past 2 years, we've introduced our guests to the magical sights of Japan, like ancient Kyoto, the Shurijo Castle, and the Gilded Shrines of Osaka. It's made us the #1 North American cruise line in Japan, and 2015 is just as exciting. Diamond Princess returns with several departures visiting more than 20 destinations. From Tokyo, she'll sail throughout Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and even Russia on several 8- and 9-day cruises that touch all of the major islands, including popular Hokkaido. There's also a 17-day Grand Japan voyage that calls at 11 fabulous ports throughout the island nation. You'll also discover the magic of Japan on board with special offerings, from Japanese menu items and sake tastings to traditional entertainment and folkloric performances. Plus, exclusively on Diamond Princess, you'll delight in the world's largest open-air Japanese bath at sea, which offers the serenity of a classic Japanese spa, but with spectacular ocean views.
New for 2015, you can add a Highlights of Japan land tour to many of our cruises for further exploration of Kyoto and Tokyo and several World Heritage sites, including the Golden Pavilion, the Nijo Castle, and iconic Mount Fuji. Sapphire Princess will be based in Singapore for a variety of cruises to Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. She'll also sail our signature 17-day Grand Asia itinerary, offering an overnight stay in Hong Kong, plus calls to popular ports like Shanghai, Ho Chi Minh City, and more. Don't forget, this classic sailing can also be combined with an unforgettable land tour. Our Best of China option takes you to World Heritage sites like Beijing's Forbidden City, the Great Wall, and the Terracotta Warriors, Or you can sail down the storied Yangtze River in addition to visiting Beijing's Summer Palace and Xi'an's Big Wild Goose Pagoda.
For something truly off the beaten path, sail our 36-day West Africa adventure from London down Africa's west coast ending in Cape Town, or sail from Cape Town through the Indian Ocean on a 35-day voyage ending in Rome. Or combine the two to create a 71-day grand adventure on Ocean Princess, visiting 30 destinations and 23 countries. For travelers looking for new worlds to explore, South America is a must. Star Princess sails the southern hemisphere between Santiago and Rio de Janeiro or Buenos Aires on 14-day Cape Horn and Strait of Magellan or Route to Rio cruises. Both options navigate around legendary Cape Horn and visit the sensational Chilean fjords. Star Princess also sails Andes and South America voyages that include Peru, Ecuador, and Costa Rica. These sailings offer an optional tour to the ancient Inca city of Machu Picchu. For the first time in our 50-year history, Ocean Princess will sail completely around South America on a new 64-day Grand South America voyage. Sailing round trip from Fort Lauderdale, she'll visit ports on the east and west coasts of South America before making a full transit of the Panama Canal on her way back home. A variety of optional tours will also be offered, including the fascinating Galapagos Islands. And there's even an optional overflight tour to Antarctica from Punta Arenas.
By adding a land tour to your cruise, you can feel the sheer power of Iguazu's cascading falls and stand beneath the towering Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio. Or you can travel high into the Andes and visit the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu. Paradise won't be hard to find in 2015 and 16, with Pacific Princess sailing our popular 10-day Tahiti and Polynesia itinerary. It features 2 full days in Bora Bora, as well as Moorea, Rangiroa, Raiatea, and Wahine, all named among the world's top islands by Condé Nast Traveler.
There are 11 to 20-day cruises that explore New Caledonia, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and beyond, sailing round trip from Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne. These sailings offer once-in-a-lifetime adventures to places like Suva, Rabaul, Noumea, and who wouldn't want to visit a place called Mystery Island? If you're looking for an extended South Pacific voyage that visits Tonga, Samoa, Tahiti, Hawaii, and more, try our 28-day and longer options that sail between Australia and either Los Angeles or San Francisco, as well as 2 35-day round-trip Sydney sailings. You can call them epic, but even the word epic hardly describes a Princess World cruise. Imagine sailing to almost 40 destinations in more than 24 countries on an adventure lasting over 100 days and touching nearly every continent. And we have several options to choose from. Pacific Princess will set sail in January 2016 on a 111-day odyssey to destinations like the Panama Canal, the South Pacific, Australia, Asia, India, and throughout the Mediterranean, with maiden calls to places like Bari, Italy, and Chania, Crete. And thanks to the huge popularity of her 2015 World Cruise, she'll once again offer round-trip options from Los Angeles or Fort Lauderdale. Sea Princess sails round-trip out of Sydney in May 2015 on an amazing 104-day world cruise that focuses on the Mediterranean, Northern Europe, North America, the Caribbean, South America, and the South Pacific, including mysterious Easter Island.
We've been sailing around the globe for 50 years, and we've gotten to know the world pretty well. It's why we're continually voted best cruise itineraries, and why we hope you'll join us for our 50th anniversary celebration. Discover the world's greatest sights with Princess, and come back with experiences you'll never forget.
Start planning your next cruise today, and you can enjoy great savings. If you've sailed with us before, you qualify for special Captain Circle launch savings of up to $100 off and a reduced deposit. But you must book early before this deal goes away. Plus, if you have served in the US or Canadian military, or you're on active duty now, we thank you, and we invite you to take advantage of the Princess Military Service Benefit. of up to $250 free onboard spending money. This benefit is available to qualified service members on any cruise, any time of the year.
Thank you again for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this preview of our terrific 2015-2016 season.